What's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video. We're today going to be talking about gunfights, how to win more gunfights, because we all have those situations where we have all the intel on the enemy, we know exactly where they are and all this, but we just lose a gunfight just because the mechanical skill is, too much of a gap between you and the enemy player. So I'm mainly going to be talking about console, because that's what I play on, but maybe some of these, apply to PC, I don't know, because I don't obviously play on that platform. There is some tips to improve that mechanical skill and pick up more wins in gunfights. Firstly, settings. Settings, mainly talking about sensitivity, but settings is a massive factor in improving your aim overall. So some of the bad players, you'll sometimes see them have like extremely high sensitivity and they're aiming all over the place and they're just struggling a lot. But on the console as well, there is something called a dead zone, which is how much pressure you need to apply to the right stick and the left stick for the action to take place. The lower that is, generally that helps better with, flicks, and if you've got quick enough reactions, you can definitely pick up some easy kills if you've got a lower dead zone. Mine's on about 15%, I think, but that's what I've gotten used to, and I'm going to try and slowly lower that down to the lowest, which is 5%, which is going to overall help you to win more gunfights as long as you can control that. Also, vibration when you have the controller. Some people have it off because they see it as a distraction. If you're trying to aim and your controller's vibrating, obviously, that can kind of get in the way. I prefer to have it on, personally, for the added game sense. So if there's an explosion, based on the intensity of the vibration, I can figure out how far away that is. Now I figure out the direction. I could probably pinpoint where that explosion came from and stuff like that. But that is completely up to you guys as to whether you want that on or not. One of the most difficult things to do in a gunfight is knowing what to do when. So as you can see in this gameplay in the background, the window at the other side of the building got hit, and I'm not gonna, aggressively go after the stock for the sake of getting flanked at that window. So it's extremely risky. So I'm just gonna take my time with the stock right now. And, if you have all the intel on the target is, you should probably just go for it, essentially. Let's say they're, stuck in some closet or something, and you have all that intel, you know exactly where they are, what they're doing, all this kind of stuff. Most of the time, I would say just go for it. And if you use your mechanical skill and maximize Peak's advantage, you should most likely win that fight in most circumstances. Also, when playing aggressive, don't just, shoot, don't spray and pray. Obviously, you can land that lucky headshot from time to time, but you may as well go for the more reliable option. Try snapping onto the head, especially if you're using angled grip or, a sight which is not the ACOG, basically. And use different kinds of techniques you might be good at. Maybe if you're good at drop shots, maybe go for one of those, or if you're good at switch leaning, which is one I like to use a lot, then go for that one. But yeah, I might make a video talking about these different gunfight techniques you can use and show you guys how to do some in another day. Also, reloading can get so many people killed. I see so many times. Don't just, like, every single time you kill someone, and let's say you're on defense and it's like 1v5 and you kill one guy, you're going to expect another to just come bolting around that corner. So don't just reload instantly after that kill, because that's going to leave you in such a vulnerable place. And they can hear your reload. If they hear you reloading, they're probably going to push you at that time. So another technique I might show you guys in a different video is a reload cancel, which teaches you that when you're reloading, you can cancel it out so you can instantly fire afterwards. And last but not least, never underestimate the opponent. I see this countless amounts of times, and it can actually lose a game. So yesterday, I actually lost the game because my team got a bit too excited because there was one enemy alive. Most of us died, and then they managed to clean me up at the end because it was Glaz overpowered, but, I'm not going to blame it on that. But in that 5v1 you just saw, you noticed that two enemies rushed out for me and one aggressively peeked me. If they all stayed in that building, in their respective positions, roaming and anchoring down the objective, 9 in 10 chance I would have lost that. There's a very hard way to actually push that. And, underestimating the opponent, you don't actually really know how good that opponent can be. Like, maybe they had a bad round before and you're just assuming they're bad. But as you see in gameplay in the background, I'm playing as Rook, so I'm going to be extremely tanky. And so 3 people tried to aggressively push and peek me, and it just doesn't work out for them because I'm extremely tanky. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching this video. I do have a Division video planned for patch 1.7 and more R6 videos planned for the future. With that,